Who is that third team? Twisted Mind's name kept coming up. And once they knew they were making worlds, those names were skyrocketing up on those ranking lists.
And GenG were the last real NA hopes in Boston. We'll be looking maybe to be NA's hope to win the entire tournament. So far, a very back and forth battle between these two teams. No one getting a good look at the net just yet.
Yeah, GenG were looking relaxed today. Hopping on a couple of little pre-shows and just certainly feeling like these guys are in control. They know what to do. Obviously, they weren't there at the wild card, but they're in form now, and this is a great chance from Chronic. That's a great start from GenG.
They see Twisted Minds in a little bit of a dizzy, and Nolly gets it past two. SMW tries his best. But it's really hard when Chronic has the full net to place it on.
Yeah, just great speed, great place. Oh,
Chronic,
that's great touch. He's got so much boost. Oh, he just couldn't get the one extra. There's a Nolly infield. Chronic's still there. Now it's Jack last. He just has to go. What a great read as well. Venom trying to fake him out. He sends off the sidewall, but Nolly again has been that disruptor.
A little bit more back-footed from Twisted Minds than I'm used to seeing. Especially from Senzo and Venom, who love to get right in on the play, put a lot of pressure on the GenG touches. I've seen them playing a lot more wide, and that has slowed them down just a little bit.
Yeah, look at him go now. There's a great chance. SMW, there's the air dribble over the top. Jack tries to get there. SMW too quick.
That's the strategy. Venom and Senzo create the disruption. SMW finishes it off with a beauty.
He got bumped, but he's still safe to flip that game.
Tight game, a minute 20 left. Close battle. Very risk-free so far, but this is where the pedal goes to the metal. Some team has to stand up, one player has to stand up, truly prove that they can be a game winner.
Yeah, Twisted Minds adopting the classic Mina low 50, something that Falcons really trademarked when they came onto the international scene last year, and it's working out here. Here's Venom over the top, he's beaten one, Jack has to go. Pops it up, that gives Chronic a chance, but GenG still very awkward here in net. Nolly trying to rotate through, Jack's going to catch this one, but he doesn't get the second touch. Senzo's there, looking for the bumps, looking to force something out. SMW didn't get the best first touch, and it's straight over the top, and Nolly's got an open net.
They've been reeled in like fish. GenG hung back the entire time, and one little miss is all it takes. A counter-attack as Nolly was pushing up, trusting his teammates.
Yeah, you have to look at that too far away. And that means it's a GenG counter-attack every day of the week there with only 40 seconds left. Twisted Minds have to find something in game one.
GenG are one of the most trusting teams, but it can be a two-edged sword. Sometimes they trust so much, and when their teammate makes the mistake, it costs them. This time it got them the goal. It's a good strategy here with 24 seconds left. Just to send one person.
Well, that's very awkward.
No, what have you done?
Very awkward from Chronic. He tried to control it in his back corner, back half, but you can't do that against Twisted Minds. They're going to be all over you. Look at Venom throwing himself at him, forcing a poor touch, and SMW doing the rest.
Jack's collected that Venom, not the touch he wants. Dangerous man to give possession. Senzo, good touch, slows it down, just gets it behind Chronic, but that's not going to be enough. Chronic back up to it, he's beaten too. Jack can't work the magic, we'll have to slow it down.
So much speed though here from GenG. Jack again, not much boost, but the aggression really showing now. That's a great beat from Venom. Counter attack now. Jack has to backtrack a little bit here off the bar. Everyone awkward from GenG. Killing blow comes through. Who else but SMW?
Send them to the grave. Venom on the backboards, bumping Jack. Chronic comes in and joins the pile up. It's the four-man highway.
Right there's a perfect case of defense can absolutely win games, win matches and series there. Twisted Minds. Well, GenG had 3 times as many shots. They only had 5 Twisted Minds, but they were able to put 3 in the back of the net. Oh, that's a great pass to SMW, not again. That's a great shot as well. Chronic on the backboard, SM goes low.
4 in a row for SMW. He has got winning on his mind and a winning goal. Game 2, first one on the board in 15 seconds. Minds that we have seen from GenG in the past. But Venom doesn't require tactics. He just goes up and challenges anyway.
Yeah, made Nolly awkward, but he still found Jack. It's a great pass. Jack going for a bump, finds Senzo. Chronic's already up, but met in the air there, and GenG just bumping each other, but they've still got boost. They stole the corner. Chronic trying to cut that midfield rotation. He's trying to get in there, but again, Senzo too quick. Twisted Minds for now, getting that edge, but here's a chance. It's just underneath, and it's just open. Chronic caught him napping. He went the pre-jump. Chronic said, I'm going low.
Brilliant. And takes him to sleep, takes him to bed. Chronic underneath. SMW, the 4-time goal scorer of this series. Made to look a bit of a fool.
He has been that man to cut rotation, leave Nolly back third man, and just hunt around that midfield. There it was again, just outpacing SMW, not quite seeing it here. And here's another chance. There it is, surely a 50 through. Everyone from Twisted Minds having to get involved. Jack, a double, a triple. Venom blocks it out. GenG still trying to push, but a big whiff from Nolly, sees it down the other end, and that is just going to be open.
Massive mistake from Nolly. You see that he was attempting to pass it infield. The 50 goes the other way.
One mistake doesn't always make it to the grave. Here's Chronic, grabs mid boost, flicks it over himself, won't be happy with that. SMW pushing, 50's coming through. GenG again, awkward shots on net, double commit, having to force the save. Senzo has the flip reset, Nolly sends it to the side.
Senzo used the flip reset right there to try and get the dunk. Using his mechanics well. Twisted Minds though on the defensive. As Chronic has got it into center, Senzo has to get a good touch. Might be a little awkward as Nolly has the follow-up, but Venom's beaten him out. He has the flip reset. He's just got Chronic to beat. Senzo with the fake. Senzo scores!
The fate, absolutely everyone here. Abjack. He thought there was going to be a bit more speed. He was caught in all sorts. His side flipped out of the way.
Absolutely. Can they keep it up or GenG fight back?
Well, the timeout buff is going to be crucial here. What has Illusion done? That man did not make it to Boston. Perhaps the coach buff can really come in strong here for GenG.
It's going to have to. Needs to turn around quickly, and that's it. Nolly gets the turnaround. 15 seconds for GenG.
Just caught SMW out of position here. Senzo perhaps could have got one more. SMW at least thought that was going to be the case, but
never like
the
interception that SMW holding full reverse. You know you're caught out of position when that happens. GenG capitalizing on another one, 2 for 2.
Oh, that is a phenomenal pass off the corner. Nolly just reading this touch. Both Venom and Senzo so awkward. And Chronic's placement has been on point. This find an assist like that is all important.
I did say that Mina were very good friends. Didn't expect that much of a friendship from Senzo and Venom, both together on the backboard, are both caught out at the exact same time. Now they find themselves in a big old deficit and needing to get a quick goal, get themselves back on the board. SMW fires one in.
Jack just missing this one off the side wall. He was nowhere near it. Senzo low 50 is all he needed to do on the last man. And SMW knew he had to be quick, but he just put enough speed on it. 126 Ks.
After all the hard work that GenG put themselves in, now find themselves only one in the lead. It's been mostly kickoff goals, realistically, from GenG at the beginning of this game.
That's just
open.
That's just straight in. Nolly has absolutely smacked this. The demo on the last man as well. 0-1 back in time. Senzo getting caught out himself. SMW, you talk about Speckies, how about Senzo somehow pinched downfield? Venom has to track back. This time the positioning does come through from Twisted Minds.
This is much better. They're playing aggressively, but it's about pushing forward. It's still about being spread out and activating different areas of the pitch. Senzo into center. Chronic has to get a touch. He does. Venom, is there a follow-up? SMW. Oh no, that was a thunderbolt and a half, but it doesn't go in.
Four pumps, everything.
Venom, no, it's not in either. SMW, he finally scores.
Finally, but 6 seconds left. They might have left it too late, or have they timed this perfectly? Twisted Minds changed it up. 30 seconds left.
And how's Chronic gone the entire way? He had the ball for half an hour.
I think Twisted Minds were happy with that day. They were able to grab their own corner boost in the meantime. Which means that they're not going to have too much to work with. Chronic backing out of that means no infield pass. It means Senzo's downfield. It means he's got 100 boost. He's going for the double. Jack's there, blocked out. Here's Venom for the follow-up as well. Twisted Minds, this is what they do. As soon as they get a chance, they try and strike.
Plays close to the crossbar, close to the backboard, and GenG is sending up members. SMW, can he get around? He does! SMW on the board for the first time in 2 games.
He was trying to find a teammate, but he's somehow done it all himself. Great 50, and then the beat on Chronic as well. How about the follow-up for good measure? Over the top, Venom has to go, gets 2 on it, does Chronic. Jack wasted a little bit of boost to get to the sidewall, can't get a follow-up. Venom's there, GenG pressing.
Abjack was hoping for a better pass in field. Senzo covers for his teammates. Bump. Much more touches out. Nolly is there, takes the shot on. It's over to Chronic. Nolly and Chronic, the dynamic duo.
They just wore them down, and Jack took enough time on the side to let Chronic get involved. Nolly could rotate through as well. Just the fact that Nolly stayed around, didn't rotate out, meant that they
trusted each other to stay in that position, to not get counter-attacked. And it leads to a goal. Difficult to do on land, and another kickoff goal. Twisted Minds falling apart.
They've lost the lead as quickly as they got it here. Chronic beats one. Demo comes through. Somehow he gets it. And SMW Fate through the smoke screen have to perhaps mention that.
And you're going to have to make some noise for Twisted Minds. Somebody has to get behind them. Somebody's got to get behind, but it's Abjack who wants to shut him down early.
Growing in confidence is Jack, going for the pre-jump, looking for the ace. Couldn't quite find a way through. Here's Senzo now, 50'd out by Chronic, who has just played that disruptor role. Speaking of disruptor, Senzo's right there. SMW keeping the pressure on. He's beaten Jack. He's looking for the bump, but Chronic jumps out of the way.
Chronic has Abjack in the forward half, looking for the bump. He does get it. Advantage to Chronic.
Jack's there. Chronic does the rest, baby. GenG, they want to win. They want to take this one. Game 6. GenG 4 on the bounce. Can they do it? SNW up now. Twisted Minds throwing everything. Jack is just making every play work. He's going to have a headache after that one. He has smashed himself into the corner. He's getting bumped as well. He's going to be bruised, battered, broken. But he's going to be taking out this series if he keeps this up. 1 minute 40 on the clock.
Twisted Minds are trying everything they possibly can, but they can barely get to the other end. A mistouch from Nolly might help them out. Another miss. Whoa, everyone's flying everywhere. Venom goes
What is going on?
SMW scores out of nowhere.
Nolly! Nolly, what just happened?
Why?
3 of the worst touches that he possibly could have got.
Nolly with his teammates' impression in
the
front
follow-up
of
and then centered it. I don't know what I'm witnessing. But Twisted Minds, they love it here. Another shot coming on. GenG, all of a sudden, they look rattled. They need to get another one. SMW's up. Nolly's throwing himself. Almost trying to do too much here. Can Twisted Minds come back?
Twisted Minds have suddenly gained a surge of confidence. Senzo almost had Venom. Oh, it's hits. SMW has another.
Give them an inch and they'll take a mile. It took one misplay. The first real mistake in 4 games from GenG, and Twisted Minds have run with it.